Good morning. Welcome to Friday Kitchen Science at Balch Nature School at the Fairbanks Museum and Planetarium with Miss Libra and myself, Miss Carolyn, for another Friday morning. This morning we're talking about soil, food to grow with. Talking about food, I am feeling hungry this morning. I think I will get my own bowl of soil. Look at this, I've got my base layer and subsoils. Oh, look at this subsoil. Oh, there's topsoil on top. And look at all that yummy ground litter. I am feeling so hungry. Oh, wait.
Wait, Miss Carolyn, you're not a decomposer. You can't eat soil.
Oh, you're right. I can't. I do notice that I have a plant here that lives in some soil. This is a potato plant that we started from a seed potato a couple of weeks ago on our Kitchen Science. Look at how tall it's getting. But it looks like it needs some good food this morning. So let's make it some soil, Miss Libra.
All right. I have a mix that might work better than what you had in your bowl. Let's take a look. This looks like food for plants. I have leaf matter, some old bedding from my chicken coop, branches, and even, some compost. This morning, I took a core sample of my home composter to show the layers and the decomposition process. Just like Miss Carolyn's breakfast, there's a bottom layer of sand and gravel. There's a healthy soil layer. And as we move up to what would be the top of my compost, I notice food particulates, some egg shells and pistachio shells, and some nice, healthy, dark soil. What do you think about that, Miss Carolyn?
I think my potatoes would like that a lot better than the soil I was going to eat. So the other thing that I noticed about your soil is that you had a very nutrient-rich composition of your soil. You had food scraps, you had all sorts of things that make soil healthy and giving food. It's not like dirt. Dirt's spent out, it's lost its nutrition. It's the stuff that you get under your nails. It's the stuff that you find on your clothes. It doesn't grow things like soil does. So soil is what we're looking for planting food. Another thing that we have that might help our plants grow some are some soil helpers. And I don't know if you can see who I found in my soil this morning.
Looks like a worm.
It is. I found worms in my soil, and they help process that compost and break it down, and those food scraps and those leaves and all of that spent plant material. Worms help to turn that into soil, food for things to grow in. Another thing to help plants grow that we need to make soil, and Miss Libre showed us some sand, but we have that layer of bedrock at the bottom of our soil. And then as the soil breaks down, we get, stones that break down. Sometimes there's broken ceramics that get in there. In the right place, seashells. They all break down over time and become part of that yummy soil.
Those materials are quite gray or light in color, much like this sandy gravel.
Oh, look at that.
That
Look at how gray it is.
Pretty gray. That I would call dirt. It feels like sand, and it's full of stones and pebbles. That doesn't look like this delicious chocolatey soil.
That's true.
So that's our bottom layer.
Mm-hmm. And soil comes in different colors depending on where you live and what you have for natural materials that break down into the soil. If you've ever been or have seen pictures from different parts of the world, you'll see some soils are very red and brown. Ours here in the Northeast tends to be that dark, chocolatey, rich color, more like Miami soil. I wonder what, do you think we could make some soil?
I think we could. Let me start with this bottom layer of stone. Okay, there's my bottom layer.
There's your bedrock and your parent material.
Now we need something delicious for our decomposers to eat. How about some of this light, fluffy bedding? That'll help that sand not hold too much water. Okay. What next?
Next, we need some subsoil.
Let me take a look. I think this will work. Okay.
And some topsoil.
Yum, yum.
It's looking good.
If I were a worm, I'd definitely like this. I might also want a place to keep cool and hide if I was a decomposer. How about?
Some ground litter.
Oh, delicious. It still doesn't look like soil, though.
I'm thinking that the next thing you're going to need is a little bit of time for that all to mix together and to become just really nutrient-rich plant material for soil. Thank you, Miss Libre, and thank you for joining
You're welcome.
us.
I'll give it a stir to help it on its way.
All right. While you're giving it a stir, I'd like to say thank you again to the Fairbanks Museum and Planetarium for letting us do our Variety Kitchen Science show this morning. And be sure to check out our other learning opportunities at our website and our archives. We're on YouTube as well as our local TV station. Thank you very much and see you next week.
See you next week.